got you. Who got you? Yeah, he got you. Yeah, she got you. Come on, we got you.
What up, y'all? Welcome back to another segment of We Got You podcast, where I got you, she got you, he got you, and we got you.
On the We Got You podcast, we discuss everything film, speak to amazing guests, and much, much more. Make sure you stay tuned for the entire episode.
That's right. I'm Jay. That's Day. That's Reed. And that's D. And we got your podcast family. How y'all doing today?
What's up?
Good.
Doing great, amazing.
I see everybody all bright and skin looking all glowy, whatever.
Right? It's giving
Right?
nice fall vibes.
It's giving. But let's get into it. But before we get all the way into it, let's go thank our sponsors, Daily Notary Service. They out of Tampa.
Yeah.
Gotta rep them. We appreciate y'all sponsoring us. So y'all make sure y'all check out Daily Notary Service at gmail.com. They're a mobile notary service. They come to you. You ain't got to worry about trying to go to the banks, got to go to that Amscots, trying to figure out how to get these babies notaries because it's school season,
Right.
So make sure y'all check out Daily Notary Service. We appreciate them for sponsoring us today. Thank y'all. So what we got going on today, Mr. Devontae?
All right, guys. Today we have a beautiful, wonderful, talented actress, model, producer, writer, etc. The list goes on. That's one thing I love about our freaking guests. So
she got it all.
Anyway, she got it all.
Yes.
And she goes by the name of Tonise Evans.
Okay.
Tony.
Yes,
ma'am. Now you can catch Tonise in The Decision, My Dating Life Sucks, Beautiful Pain, and you can also catch her in What the Hell? That is on Tubi right now, guys. It's on Tubi right now.
Yes.
So watch it.
Yay.
So guys, let's check out this conversation that we had with Tonise Evans.
Right.
So
welcome.
Go ahead and bring on Miss Tonise.
Thank you all for having me. Thank you.
A pleasure. How you doing, beautiful?
I am well. I can't complain. How are you all doing?
Oh my God, we're trying to get it together. We're trying
to
get
have you
our
on the
lives
show.
together.
Thank you for having me. Definitely.
Absolutely.
We had Miss Ivy on the show last time, and I saw that you and her had worked on The Decision.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. She was one of the main stars on The Decision. Yeah.
You saw
There's
that.
a lot to unpack on The Decision.
It is a lot, but yeah, Ivy and I have worked closely on a lot of projects together. So we met at the Inkwell, which was a space for creatives to come together and brainstorm, go through improv classes. So that's how we met.
Oh, nice. So we saw a lot of those scenes that she had put together. I want to bring up a little bit of your reel because it's a scene in here that I just like girl, I want to get into. And I saw your other reel. I was like, well, it's a lot. So I got a lot of questions.
Okay.
A lot of questions. So let me try to share my screen so y'all can see this beautiful reel that we got going on for Miss Tonise.
Right. I'm actually excited to see this reel again because I was thrilled watching. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
See, everybody loves
Right.
Oh my goodness.
I swear, when I first seen it, I was like, because I think we were together when you had showed it to me for the first time, and I was like, I think it started your other one. Hold on, let me clear this up because I don't know if y'all can hear it or not.
No, we can't hear it.
Huh?
We can't hear it.
Oh, okay, good.
So
Sorry.
the decision, talk to us about where the concept came from and
Yeah. So maybe like a year ago, I don't know what phase I was in. I wrote 3 shorts literally in a day, and that's one of the 3 shorts, and they were all this like thriller, just conniving, just dark shorts with women as the lead. And so yeah, I had the decision, I have the nanny, and I had the recipe. The recipe I haven't done yet. But yeah, I don't know where I was at in life at that point. But by writing, I was just writing, and then I shared it. It was like, oh my God. Well, first they were like, "Sis, you okay?" I was like, "Okay." But yeah, I just had to get it out. So the decision is about 3 women whose paths unknowingly cross, and their decisions may impact one another. So that's what that short film is about.
Yeah.
Because I like that, because even from the trailer you can tell that like the 3 women come from 3 different backgrounds, so it's interesting to see why is it that they're all making this space, like what is it that they're up to, like, it's like I want to find out.
It draws you in so good because it's like based on just the title, it's like, how did it come to these women having this interact? Like, what caused it? So it just really draws you into it, because when I saw it, I was like, what? Like your friends, like our sis, you good? Like, what was going on in your life during that time? And I haven't seen the nanny yet, but I've seen a familiar face on the nanny. So what's that one about? Is it similar to the decision?
It's about this couple during the pandemic that decide to really go back to work, but they have a baby and they need someone to take care of the baby. And so they hire a nanny. So the nanny comes on and she seduces the husband. Mind you, she is underage, and so she seduces the husband, records it, and basically blackmails him to, pay up, or I'm going to tell your wife. Of course, he pays up and he demands that she quits. She quits. And then she sends a postcard to them saying that she's celebrating her 25th birthday. So she was never underage. This is what she does. She just looks young. She goes around the couples and seduces the husband and threatens them. But she's really a grown woman.
That's smart trifling.
Ooh, that's a good one there.
But you are crazy, story. Right?
So that's the nanny.
And that was complete, right?
That one's complete. So I have the recipe that I need to figure that one out. It's done. I wrote it. It's about this influencer. She's a cook. She's in an abusive relationship, and she actually kills her husband with some of her seasoning. And she decides she wants to give back to the community with this. So she goes to work at a domestic abuse shelter, and she makes a concoction that goes undetected, and she gives it to women to go handle their business. She wants to get back.
Oh, so she became an entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur.
Oh my God! So imagine coming home and telling your wife, "Go cook me some dinner," and she use that special seasoning and take you out.
I got your dinner.
I got your dinner. That's right.
I don't want it. I don't like. They so different.
Streets.
Right. I don't want these seasonings. I'm scared.
And you said you wrote all 3 of these in just one day.
Yeah, like a day and a half. I was actually at work. I think I was upset. I really do think someone pissed me off, but I was at work, and then I don't know, my fingers just started and I knocked it out. And I actually shared it with Ivy like within 24 hours. She's like, okay, so I want to be in this one, and when are we filming? So yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I knocked it out.
You definitely were mad. I can tell when you wrote that you definitely were mad. But it's okay.
It was an outlet.
Exactly. You found a creative way to let that out, which is it's okay. It's
Thank
like,
you.
wow.
Thank
So
you.
like if someone wanted to see, Tonise Evans Productions, where could they go to watch those?
So I have my own YouTube channel called Tonise Evans Productions. So I have My Dating Life Sucks, which are just short comedy sketches of different dating experiences. And then I do have The Nanny. I don't have The Decision on there because I have it in several film festivals. I actually won a film festival first place, the Ola Film Festival in DC. Yeah.
Awesome.
So I'm just keeping in the film circuit, just to see what, the reception is. So that's why it's not posted. But other projects are on there that anyone can go take a look at.
Yeah, I'm familiar with that sketchy
I will
shit
be
show
heading
too.
over there.
Right.
Yes.
So how do you feel about film festivals in general, Tonise?
It varies. So a lot of people don't really go the film festival route. They rather just, try to get distribution. But I just wanted to see what people thought. That was my reasoning, just to see, like, is this something of interest? Like, so I would go to different festivals just to sit and see people's responses. I throw on a wig or not, just so I can look different and see, what people's responses were. And it was kind of pleasing. So that was my reasoning, not because I was expecting something to come out of it, to get the production. I just wanted to know, like, if I put something out, would people even enjoy it?
Right.
And that was my reasoning for it. Now everyone has their own reasons for film festivals.
Right. Do you think since The Decision and all of them are shorts, would you make those feature films in the future? Or do you think that the shorts are more of your thing because you write so fast? Like, you are an amazing writer.
Yeah. So, and that's why I haven't gone into production with The Recipe, because I've been toying with making that a full feature, because I feel like I keep thinking, like, oh my God, I could add so much more to it. But shorts, I mean, I love shorts. I've written a full feature. I've turned My Dating Life Sucks into a full romantic comedy, full feature. So I like both. I like the short, just like in your face. This is what you get. You're left on a cliffhanger. I ain't gonna give you answers. Like, I like that.
Do what you want with it.
It is what it is. You got what you got. But then I also love writing full features too. So I like both.
Yeah, because I can almost see the what's the cook one?
The Recipe.
The Recipe. I can see that as a series, because just think about, like, she's giving these seasonings to all these different women, and then those stories, like, I can see that. Ooh.
Right. That's why I'm sitting on it, because I'm just like, I really feel like I can do more with it.
Yeah. I get it. Ooh.
I actually got that. I was watching some story, and it was some woman back into like the 1800s. She actually put like some poisoning in the blush, in people's blush. That's where I got the idea from. Yeah, and she would sell it to people and kill them, really. Like that. Wow. She got caught, she got killed, whatever, or sentenced to death. Oh, that's pretty interesting. What can I do with that?
How can I kill somebody subtly? Undetectable murder.
Oh my goodness. So what?
Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, so background wise, like how did Miss Tonise Evans get interested in film? What does that look like?
So so in 2018, I was miserable at work, right? And I'm like, I'm going to kill these people. I need to find an outlet because I need my check. So I started going to acting classes as an outlet, and absolutely loved it. But so was trying out for roles, and I'm like, there's no roles for me. I'm almost 6 feet tall. With heels, I'm probably like 6'3". I'm full figure. I'm a presence. So I'm like, okay, fine. If I can't find these roles, I'm gonna write them for myself. And that's how I got into writing. And I know Stephanie or Ivy Sunflower, and then a young lady named Danielle T. I started writing for them, like, roles with them as the lead, roles as me as the lead. And I was like, okay, so people are interested in seeing different types of people in the center. And I was like, okay, I'm really loving the reception that I'm receiving for this. Hey, let me see how much more writing I can do.
Right. How old were you when you started that? If you don't mind me asking.
No, girl. So I will be 39 this year.
Lies.
So like 36, 35, 36.
You lying.
Yeah, girl, I'm tapping on 40, girl.
No, like Tonise, I legit thought you were in your 20s. Like yeah, like not saying that even 39 or even that it's like old, but it's like
like your energy is just
decades
so
did not
Thank you. Let me put on a good wig. I got you full at 21.
But that's like a short. I know you had a question, Devontae. I don't want to cut you off because you was about to ask something too.
Because I just wanted to kind of wonder, like, how did you grow up? Like, what was your childhood like? Because I know even though you said 2018, you got into acting in film, but a part of you knew deep down inside you've been wanted to do that. So I want to know, like, what?
It's interesting that she said that. Yes. So I grew up in Baltimore. I'm an only child. And I'm like a latchkey kid, if you know what that means. Like my mom had to work, so literally we put the key on the chain. I prayed that I made the school safely and prayed that I made it home safely.
Right.
But because I was the only child and because of where I was living at the time, it wasn't safe. So literally I couldn't go past my stoop. Like that's it.
Right.
I had to entertain myself. Like I really did. So my mom could tell you, like literally would like wake up and like make a whole Saturday into a musical, sing from sun up to sundown.
Wow.
Just random stuff. That was my life. And I begged my mom to send me to the Baltimore School of the Arts where Jada Pinkett Smith and Tupac went. And she's like, no. No, I don't know how that's going to happen. Like I knew I wanted to do it, but it just felt like it was never like the right time. Even in college, because I sing as well. So I would go to the studio and I was like, Mom, I'm going to be a singer. She's like, you're going to get this college degree and then we can talk about it.
Right.
So it never felt like it was the right opportunity. But when I was like, I needed an outlet and it just snowballed into something else. I was like, well, God, I guess you're saying like, this is the time to just enjoy this creative side. So.
Oh wow, that's amazing. Because so many of us have, like you said, that experience of latchkey kids. All of us, I think, had that experience. Like, but to put so much into yourself at such a young age and like didn't get caught up in the neighborhood stuff because it's so easy to just be like, you know what, I ain't gonna do it, forget it, and you just kept going. And 2018 is the year that the immersion of Tony Shantae came out, you know what I mean? Like we get to see all of that. So do you feel like the things that you write intertwine with your personal life?
Most definitely. So that's how my dating life came about. I was going on these dates and I'm just like, bruh, like really, it does not need to be this difficult out here. And so talking to other friends and people, they like, nah, girl, the struggle is real. And like literally it's like, yo, this would be hilarious. Like, let's just write different scenarios. So yes, that is based on experience. Now the whole decision, no.
Because I was like,
I've never killed anybody.
Right.
Right. It's just my mind wandering. But I guess it's half and half. Some is based on personal experience and some is just based on where my mind just happens to travel that day.
It's crazy.
Now, singing wise, do you still sing?
I still sing if you want to call like in the shower and down the street and stuff. I sing. I just don't like, I'm not in the booth or the studio or anything. That's not necessarily my passion. But I do sing.
Can we get a taste?
Right. I wanted to ask that.
Okay. What can I sing?
Okay.
Why should I feel discouraged?
I got chills.
And why should a shadow fall? Why should my heart feel lonely and long for heaven and earth?
Yes.
So
girl, you just gave me chills all down my spine. Yeah.
It's not even Sunday, but I feel like
right.
be there. Woo!
Everybody hold hands with our hands.
I can hold a little note.
Girl, you just took us to church. That's
I
that
heard
Baptist
the
up
soul
under
in
there,
that voice.
right?
I heard it. I felt
Hallelujah.
Stop. Hallelujah. Because I see one of those episodes of My Dating Life Sucks, and my favorite one was the workout dude.
That happened in real life.
It did not happen.
My God.
Dude is going to kill me. Do I look like I work out? Like, can we do beginner's level?
She was like, I need to go get this chicken.
That's a true story.
Was it fried or grilled?
Now, I'm trying to do better in life.
Yeah.
Where I started is not where I'm going to end.
Well, now talk about the modeling, because in addition to film and the beautiful voice that you just put on display, we also have modeling in the arsenal as well.
Look at this resume. Y'all can't see it, but
I do
just
model.
crazy.
And that's crazy because I was going through
Look at all of that. Keep going. There's more.
Bible. This is the Bible.
Bible.
No, so with the modeling, so when I was younger, I was always like this toothpick. And literally, I feel like when I graduated from college, I just morphed into this womanly body that I was just like, well, where did this come from? And so it just took me a while to like really become comfortable with that. Like years. And I think like now I'm finally comfortable with where I'm at. So that's why I kind of went into modeling, to force myself to like accept, okay, I can't hide this role. It don't matter how much posing you do, leaning back, that role's still gonna tuck out. Right. But it's okay, So that's why I went into modeling. And then I was like, oh, this is cool, a whole different side of you come out. And so I had a chance to go to New York Fashion Week and model on the show. And that was a great experience. Yeah, that was super fun. It was cold, but it was super fun.
Right. Yeah. The cold don't even matter no more when you at New York Fashion Week, like just being in the air, the presence of it,
So how did you get invited to New York Fashion Week? Like, how does one get invited to that?
In several ways. I mean, you can follow folks to see what they have going on, but I actually was invited by this young lady named Candace Christian, who is a plus size model and a beauty pageant. She did all that in the circuit, and so she actually reached out and invited me, and so I was like, yeah, sis, like this is a dope opportunity. So that's how that came about, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I can't really complain about that experience.
So do you find, because not many women, in my opinion, can pull off the short haircut. So history has shown, again, in my opinion, that it's just not everyone should take that route, right? But you pull it off, I think, amazingly well.
Sorry, guys.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Yes. And it feels like there's a certain level of authenticity with you that I think shines through. And can you speak a little bit about being a Black woman or African American woman in film? How do you view that as a whole, just Black women in film?
Yeah, for one, there's so many talented Black women out here. I was in this mentoring group, and just to see like all the Black women that was a part of it and just their stories, I was like, yo, we're dope,
Yes.
But what's the next level? What's the next step? We're not the norm. Like, let's look at, it's a handful of us. You have your Viola Davis, you have your Kerry Washingtons, but like, that's still a certain look in itself. Like, let's be real, you know what I mean? Like, I don't feel like we are truly diverse when it comes to African American women on screen and and our stories too. So I think we have more growth. There needs to be more doors kicked down for sure.
Right. So would you, because there's such a small demographic of us out there, so who were your role models? Because like you said, your transition from skinny pig to plus size, it's like, where do I fit on this spectrum? Who am I looking up to for, to make me, representing me now,
Yeah, honestly, that started happening recently. You know, growing up, you know, I used to love like, I still do. I love Angela Bassett's like one of my faves. Like I just
Girl,
yeah,
she's my spirit animal.
You know, it's just something about her that's like that cool auntie. You're just like, yes,
Mhm.
you know. But it wasn't until most recently when I started seeing like Danielle Brooks from
Oh my gosh.
you know, obviously Queen Latifah, she's been always on the scene, but then the young lady from Insecure, Natasha Rothwell. When I started, yeah, like those two, I was like, yes, they are doing it. And I'm like, okay, they're making a space for themselves. Like it can be done. It can be done.
It definitely can. And it showcases our range of who we are, because we all don't fit into this Kerry Washington. We all don't fit into this petite, you know, Jada Pinkett. We come in many shapes, sizes, and we got all these different attributes. So it's beautiful to see someone like yourself who writes, who produce, who directs, who have these amazing gifts. So now our girls that's coming up can be like, Tonise, that's my role model. You know what I mean? So I think it's just so beautiful to see that representation, and you do it so well.
You never know. There's probably already some young women out there saying Tonise Shantae is my role model. You never know.
That's right.
Already.
What you was going to say, Tony?
So what is one of the things that you would like for your whether it's a short film, a full length, sketch, what do you want your work to say to the public? Are you looking for it to inspire? Are you looking to make people laugh, or it's just a range of things that you would like to accomplish?
Yes, that's a really good question. Because initially when I started doing this, I was doing this for me. Yeah, I wasn't really doing it for anyone else. Like I just want to be in front of the camera, so I'm gonna have to figure it out. You know, it was selfish motives. But then now, like as I put things out and I'm like, oh yo, people are like really digging it. I'm like, okay, well, what more can I do to inspire and then also create opportunities for others? You know, when people start hitting you up, hey, what you got going on? I was like, oh, you want to be a part of this? Oh, okay. So, I mean, I love that because I'm like, I want to provide opportunities for others too. Like, let's all come up together. And, you know, that's the type of, you know, mentality that I have. So inspiring and really just creating other opportunities for other creatives.
Beautiful.
Because you do that, because especially like with the nanny, all of these things that you're producing, it's like you can see that that's something that's you're passionate about, you know, like it really reads through. But I also want to talk about your personal life a little bit. Can we get all up in your creases and crevices?
Sure, it's gonna last about 2 seconds. I over here, but okay.
Why you say that? I mean, because you think about like my dating life sucks. Like you got all of these experiences. So what's going on now with all of that?
So I am single. I have no kids. It's just me. I don't know. I talk to God every day. Like, God, is it me? Like, is it something I need to work on? Because I feel like I've been working on it for a while. I've been single since 2015, and I'm fine with it. Like, I'm not pressed. I'm not pressed. But I'm also like, I'm not blocking I don't think I'm blocking anything. Like if someone approaches me, I will be open to it, you know. I've been told that I can be intimidating. So I try to smile, you know, I'm like a dad. You know, like I'm trying to take in all these advice, you know, these tips. I don't know. I talk to God every day and ask him why. I guess he just say you're not ready yet. I don't know.
Who says you intimidating? That's weird.
I think so too. I think I'm a nice person.
Wait a minute.
I smile. Like I don't know what. I don't know.
No, that's true. I don't think you're intimidated at all. I feel like only weak-minded people would think that, and you should stay away from people who think you're intimidated. By the way.
Right. Ooh. That sounds true. Look, you got a whole lot to say about that, Rio. Ooh, because let me tell you.
Right, Rio.
Live advice. No, I could see. I think what would be intimidating to as Vontae or D clearly put it. I think it does take it would take someone who is weak-minded to feel that way, because the intimidation will more than likely come from you being confident, you being an entrepreneur, you being willing to work hard. Basically, you encompassing things that the person that is attracted to you may not have themselves.
Mhm.
So it can be intimidating to try to be with someone that has drive, and then they don't have drive themselves. So it's like, where do I fit in this relationship? She gonna be producing all these great things.
Right.
I'm gonna be on the couch eating a Slim Jim. Now, there isn't anything wrong with that.
I don't know, Rio. This sounds a little too
He got
Don't do
and
that.
all the
Look,
details.
it's like he's been through this before.
I'm super confident as of today.
Because confidence
As
is
of
such a
today.
big deal. Like
It
you
is.
have so much confidence. Did you always have this much confidence? Because baby, when you walk into the room, you like you say, I am here.
It took so growing up, and it's funny when I talk to my friends that know me from like high school. I didn't think I was like the prettiest, but I knew I was smart. I knew I was smart as hell. And so I would be in all these different, like the president of the Black Student Alliance. I was vice president of SGA. Like I even founded the NAACP chapter at my college. Like I knew I was smart, but I didn't think I was pretty. So I knew like that was what I was relying on. And then in college, when like guys used to talk to me, I was like, oh, I'm cute. Okay. But I still had to learn that for myself. And honestly, that took a while to finally feel comfortable in my skin. And I'm at a point where you're going to get what I give you. If I feel like having a bald head or a wig, if I feel like I want to be a size 12 or 16, I love it all. So you're going to get what you get. It is what it is. But it took a while, like to just finally like just love myself for who I am at whatever stage I'm at. And it's an ongoing journey because every day you don't wake up feeling your best. You just don't. You know, we all still have insecurities and flaws, and some days those flaws be coming out, you know, really badly. So like right now I'm struggling. So I'm anemic. I have a severe iron deficiency, and like because of that, my hair fell out, and I'm always tired. And I was beating myself up because I'm just like, I'm struggling. I don't want to tell people I'm tired, and they'd be like, you know, sleep when you're dead. But it's like, no, I'm on a whole nother level of tired, you know? So falling into like a depression and stuff and trying to like really get myself out that funk. It's an ongoing journey. So you just don't feel like you're at your best at times. But I will say overall, I am a confident person because I'm sure of myself. But do I have my insecurities and flaws like the next person? Absolutely.
Yeah. So go ahead. Because I was going to show another reel in a minute because I want to see some more of what you got going on. Because it's like you said, like with your insecurities and your flaws and stuff like that, you know, you put so much out there and it's like, how is people going to take this? You know, what are people going to say? Do that like really impact your depression stages? Because I get up in the morning, I'd be like, you know what? I don't think I'm good enough today. I'm not going to put myself out there because this right here, this podcast is like something that I've always wanted to do, but because I'm so private and don't judge me. I got big eyes. Yes, I do. Yes, I got a chin too. Yes, I do. But you know, like when you grow up hearing that, you know, like I am me. Like it looks like you said, it takes so long to get to that point of being okay with self, you know, like my motto is Devontae know he hear it on a daily basis. Fuck them.
I'm with it.
And I'm not gonna lie, because even hearing you two speak about it, I feel like it's the same thing for men as well. Like we have a lot of confidence issues, but I feel like with our society, they do way more in on the women's like insecurities or women flaws. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I do want to say, as a man, I do definitely understand where you come from, and I understand like the pressures of the world. But you both know that you both are beautiful. You know this.
Y'all know we don't wake up. I was just telling them this morning, I am just naturally not that cute, but you know, I'm all right with it.
I didn't feel confident until enough people told me I looked like Denzel. And then I was like, okay, you know, I'm
Who are these people? Not saying that then. I just like
I'm just playing Rio.
Like, let me find out.
Listen, grandma, that's one.
Hey,
And my PE teacher in
The white
in
woman,
middle
was
school.
she?
He must have been
White, you know
Denzel
what? It was
Jefferson.
a white dude, and actually that was yeah, that was in middle school, probably like 6th grade. He was like, "You look like an actor," and I was like. He was like, "You look like, what's the guy's name?" And then he named the movie. I forgot what movie. I'm like, "Oh, Denzel." He's like, "Yeah." No one else has said that, but that gave me
Enough confidence.
go with it.
That's
so,
all it took. Granny and
Hey,
that PE teacher.
maybe that
yeah,
was your thing. That's all you needed right there for your confidence, Rio.
that's it. That's it. Because
Yeah.
so many women love him. Now, whether I look like him or not, you know,
It
I
don't
see that.
matter.
It don't
Right. I
matter.
see y'all haven't said, actually, you do. So it's fine.
I said you look like Denzel Jefferson.
See it in the eyebrows. I see it in the
You see,
eyebrows.
I say like squint. Get
Yeah,
closer. Put your head up.
And tilt it a little bit.
Right.
I don't know. Tonise, could you please talk to us about the radio personality side as
Ooh.
well?
I forgot I did that. Yes.
It's so much.
I did that from the car to the table. And it started off as me being a guest for someone else's show. And they just loved my personality. And they was like, "Have you ever thought about it?" And I was like, "No, but I guess I should think about it now." And
Right.
what was it? I was doing Friday car thoughts. Like in my car every Friday, just random thoughts. I would just put it out there. And so I was like, okay, so I can take that from the car to the table, bring those thoughts and actually bring
Oh, okay.
and that's where it came from. And it was fun, but it's a lot. That's why I salute you when it comes to it's a lot. Everyone ain't built for this. Like, you know, all the planning that goes in it, being fresh with different conversations and inviting guests. I was like, okay, yeah, no. I committed to a whole year. I did a whole year and I said, well, we good. I could say I did it.
Yeah.
Right. Can we still find those? Is it like, because it doesn't
So it's called Underground Radio. And so there's an app. They actually have their own app and it's across the US and different countries. And so I know it was live, but I feel like they may have recordings of it.
Okay.
Yes. But it was a radio station, music playing, and people can call in and call in with their thoughts and comments. My mama called a couple times, but call in. So it was a cool experience.
Oh, that sounds cool. That sounds
cool. I know Rio, he likes to do his fat. I can always get tongue tied. Tongue tied. His fast five. Like what? The fast five is like rapido. Yeah. Don't.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do it. Fast five. First question, what is your favorite color?
Blue.
And who is your favorite music artist?
Drew Hill.
What's your favorite movie?
The Color Purple.
When you knew that Tupac and Jada Pinkett went to this school, how, on a scale from 1 to 10, how bad did that make you want to go to the School of Arts?
Oh my gosh, like 100. Like, and that's my city. Like, I got to go there.
And where, if you could move anywhere in the world, where would you want that to be?
I would go. My family's from the Virgin Islands, so St. Thomas.
You give me island vibes. I felt that off you. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. So when we going, just let me know.
Soon, hopefully, but I would love to live there for sure.
Wow, that's what's up. I enjoyed this so much.
Like, fun. Thank you.
And you know what? You got to come back because I know that you were working on this new film called The Fight. You're a writer on that, right?
Yes, that has been a really great experience. So we just completed our first full draft. So obviously now we need to go back and tweak some things. But Thomas allowed me to be one of the writers, and it's been a great experience. I can now say I've written action now.
Right? Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Like, we got a whole other thing on this thing now. that's gonna be so cool. It's gonna be a big
Yes.
project. So
Yes.
just to know that you had your hands in this thing, because you got another series coming up too. So tell us about what you got going on currently before you leave, because I need to go and finish watching some of these sketch shows.
Yeah.
Honestly, like right now, I've been focused on the writing. A lot of people ask me, when am I going to do my Dating Life Sucks season 2, which I have more stories to tell. But it's so hard as a creative. It's like you want to do multiple things, but you really need to focus on one thing to make that one thing good. So I decided to focus on my writing. That is what I'm focusing on. So finished up the first draft with Thomas, and now I'm working on a thriller called Secret Listings, about an agency who their broker died and left some really crazy secrets behind the grave for them to kind of figure out what's going on and how they're going to make this this real estate business work. So that's my focus now, is just getting the fingers going.
Not just saying this, but honestly, it's like, and I'm sure that J and D can feel it. It's like I think you're a visionary, and you will have an impact in this world, not just film, just in general. You'll have a big impact on this world.
Yeah.
Oh, and I'm in like 4 projects now. I just forgot. Like I've been, because I'm always doing something. I'm in like 4 different series right now. So like I'm getting all these dates of when to be on set. So 4 projects I'm in. Wow. Be on the lookout.
Beautiful.
So we can follow you on social, right?
Yes, you can follow me on Facebook or on IG. It's The Real Tonise on both. So The Real Tonise, TONEICE. Yes, follow me.
Oh man, I don't want this to end.
Me either. I enjoyed Tony's company so much.
And don't forget YouTube, a Tony Sevens production. You can find some of my content there.
Beautiful.
Right.
Make sure y'all
own it, Tony.
Right.
Own it.
So we're gonna have all of her information linked in the description box. Follow her YouTube, her Insta, so we can keep up with these 4 projects and see what's going on with this new film, The Fight, that you helped write. And then what else that you had going on?
So I'm in a series called Nothing Else Matters, a romantic
That's
comedy.
What it is. Yeah.
Cranston, Cumberbatch. I'm in an LGBT series called Beautiful Pain with Ashley Wooten, who's a director producer here in Tampa.
Follow her.
I am in Nothing or Next to Nothing, which is another series with Rich Rising. And then I just signed on to a project called Riptides with this director producer out of Georgia. So those are the 4 series.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No wonder you was like, oh, because that is.
Yeah, I forget sometimes I got an iron deficiency. You wouldn't even know the way I think.
Okay. All right, well, Tonise, it was such a pleasure having you. Please come back and join us again in the future.
Of course. Thank you so much for having me. This was fun. I really enjoyed this.
I enjoyed it.
We're going to follow your journey. I'm going to follow your story because I see you going very far.
Yeah, I'm going to follow her like she was running out that garage and what the hell.
That was real life, not trying to get right.
Make sure you like and subscribe to her channel.
Yes, please, please, please. And go check out all of these wonderful shorts and everything that she got going on, y'all. And let us know, what do you want to see more of from Miss Tonise Tate Evans? All right. Well, it was a pleasure. And thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming by.
So good. I love it. Yay. We love Tonise, don't we?
Yeah.
Even though I wasn't present for the interview, I did get to watch it, and she seems like such a great person. The energy is giving baddie, baddie in business. Love it, love it. So I'm glad that y'all had a good time interviewing her. I had a good time watching it. So
I know it was so much fun. We're gonna be going to brunch. So you gotta come.
Yes,
that's gonna be our brunch date. Our
invite me.
Invite me. Okay, Peach.
You can have mimosas.
No.
I don't drink peach. I like mimosas. Heavy
Mimosa. You say that like that's the manliest drink ever. Mimosa.
Right. Mimosa.
It is
Let me get a
manly.
mimosa.
You're right. It's okay. It's good. But we're going to get up out of here. But before we leave, let's make sure we thank our sponsors. Daily Notary Service. Y'all check them out. Mobile.
It's huge.
That is so big.
Business hours.
And the hours, crazy. You can go and check them out. Daily Notary Service at gmail.com. After hours, before hours, noon, whenever you need them, they on call. Come check them out.
Right.
We love them. We appreciate them. We appreciate them so much. But y'all, we're going to go. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, share, comment what y'all think about Miss Tonise Shantae. Like, she is the bomb. What y'all want to see? I know y'all checking out that YouTube channel. Go and check her out and make sure y'all check out What the Hell on Tubi. Check her out in that. You know, it was a good time. Really. And if any of y'all are part of film, actress, behind the scenes in any format of film, y'all want to be on the podcast, hit us up at wegotyourpodcast@gmail.com. And we out, y'all. Bye. We love y'all.
We got you. Who got you? Yeah, he got you. Yeah, she got you. Come on, we got you.